Hello, lovely. It's Thursday afternoon now, and it's for about 5 to 5. And as you know, it's election day here in the UK, and that means we've got about 5 hours left for the polls to be open. If you're watching this live, and I read a stat today, which I now cannot find. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to give you the details of it, but you may have seen it also floating around on LinkedIn, and that is that and there's quite a number of parents of young children who apparently do not vote. Now, of course, the UK is voluntary voting. I come from a country where it's compulsory voting. So it's unusual for me, this idea that you might not be represented at the polls if you are the parent of young children. Now, I understand most likely that is due to the logistics of you getting yourself to a polling station and being able to, do all the things you need to do while you've got small children with you. But what can I say to encourage you to get in there and do what you can to have your vote? Because there are so many issues relating to being a parent of young children. And, I'm not a parent myself, but I speak to so many people who are finding things so challenging in terms of being a parent of young kids, whether it's childcare, whether it's the need for more shared parental leave, whether it's more flexibility being available to you at work. All of these are things that the government has a say in and has influence over. And if you're not going in there and showing who you want to vote for so that some of these can be dealt with and fixed, because quite frankly, they need to be fixed. It's having such an impact on the parents themselves, but wider society. As I said, I'm not a parent, but it's really important to me that things go better for parents who are trying to manage work and children at the same time, because those pressures impact all of us. You know, Children need to know that their parents are not completely stressed out. And at the moment, that's almost an impossibility for a lot of parents because of the way society is set up. So the people who can really influence that is the government. So please, if you are a parent, you can take your children with you. I know it's quite late at this point in the day. And it's, we're close to tea time and bedtime and all of those things. But if you can possibly find a way to get yourself to the polls and have your say as to who you think is going to be able to implement the changes that are needed, then please, please make sure that it's not left to those who do not have your same concerns to be making the decisions about who is our next Prime Minister.